Good afternoon. It's October 26th, 2023. And I guess, it's a really bearish day. You can see two legs down right here. We went a little bit beyond that before bouncing. Um, I think this is very deceiving. We just have this one move up that made it feel like or not feel, but made it kind of look like a range day. But this did not have the feel of a range day. The bias felt down all day, but that that certainly looks like a midline. So I'll keep that there. But definitely a down day. Look at that bearish bar. So we're definitely, uh, I mean, you can see there's some buying. That's probably what happened. Is that rally was just people buying the new low. But you can see we gapped down. So, there's no, let's see, there's no real sign of us going up at any time soon. And maybe it's a little steeper. I think I actually, no. Yeah, it could be a little steeper, and that's like we gapped over. But I think we might have two overshoots. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm done yapping. So we did gap down in the overnight. Right here, you can see there's like the wick touches these lows, but there's a body gap. So when it rallies down, when it sells off, and you get what looks like a double bottom, and then the news item occurs, and you get a big bullish bar, and then this higher low. These two consecutive super bullish bars, maybe you hop on and look for a measured move, and you get a measured move of these two breakout bull bars. You can see people took profits right there, bounces, makes a new high. So really, I think I'd probably be looking at it like that. Break, two legs up to a new high, and then we just go sideways. So if you want to be aggressive, I think you can buy in here. But if you're not being aggressive, you're going to have to miss out on this move. And then we got a first entry, failed second entry short. Maybe you buy this. Look, you got a lot of bull bars right here. But it just felt late in the trend. So then we top out right here. And I guess technically this is a failed second entry long, so you could take this. Looks decent. And it also kind of looks like a second entry short, but it's not. Yeah, look at that. That's actually I actually like this one when you draw the trend line. So I'm going to have to mark that one red. Especially since we just came off the highs. I like that. And then you get this reversal. So you got a first entry, failed second entry short, but we're at the highs. I'm just not crazy about this. I don't think I can mark this. We already made a new high. But it looks really good. So, because look at this huge bull bar, 18 ticks. Problem is that might be an exhaustion bar because not really. It's only a few ticks bigger than this one. So maybe you take that one. I like this lower high. Now we've made this double top and you get a lower high. I like that. It's aggressive, but I like it. And we come down here, so we sell off, and you get a 1-2 double test. I like that one. Nice little trap. We just bounced off the midline though. So, you know, maybe the bulls are going to try and take it higher. But I mean, this move looks over. You can see we had the spike channel break 2 legs up. So I don't think we're going to get a retest. So we sell off and we form this range, and this is how I would draw the range. So personally, I don't like any of these entries. Maybe this one, but the bias is down at this point. So that is the second entry, so maybe you take that one. And then it fails, the breakout fails, of course. We come down here and then we reverse very violently again. And then we get a sell-off, and you get a first entry, failed second entry. And this, again, if you draw the trend line like this, that looks pretty darn good. Only problem is we don't have a move to a new high, and that's a really strong move up. So I would be expecting a new high. And you know, the bull bars are pretty decent. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep that green. That forms a channel down. You get 2 overshoots. It's kind of like 1 overshoot. Then you come back, you get a first entry, second entry failure, but it is below the EMA. We have this overshoot, so you don't want to take this second entry short. And then the third entry takes it lower. And then we just go sideways in this range. And again, this is how I would have this range drawn. So, I mean, you could be aggressive here and take that. But the bias, man, bias is down. And I'm not trusting that this is a bull trend yet. So anyway, we pull back to what turns out to, I think, be the trend line. And then we just sell off. And you do get a breakout pullback. But it's not, I don't think it's good enough to take. And we just sell off. Go sideways. You do get like a double test right here. Maybe you take that. It looked good. Very bearish bar. You're going into the lows, but you know, we'll probably get some movement down. And then we get this pullback. And that is a second entry short. But you know, where would your trend line be? Probably here. So all these bull bars, you're in the middle of nowhere. You don't know that this is a channel for real. Actually, you would. So yeah, you're in no man's land. Probably going sideways or getting another leg up. But we don't. We sell off, and you get a first entry, second entry. So I'm gonna take that because we have a break of this channel. That gets you a scalp. Come over here, you get a second entry short. That gets you a scalp, and then we get some buying. Break this channel. We go sideways a bit. You can see prices finding support on the trend line, but they can't take it higher. So when you get this lower high, I say you take that. A lot of room to the downside, expecting a new low of this channel. I like that. And then we come down here and we get this inside bar and then an inside bar inside that bar. So something to keep in mind. Al Brooks talks about that a lot and talks about sometimes that is a sign that we're going to reverse, and boom, we make a new low and strongly reverse. People are buying that new low that I showed you on this daily chart. We broke below these lows, so people are just buying for whatever reason. And yeah, it reverses. Now we get these 2 legs up, and then we form this flatter channel. and you get a first entry, second entry. Maybe you take that. Looks sideways to me. I'm not crazy about it. Then we have this channel confirmed right here. And we go higher, and you get a first entry, second entry. This one looks good. I marked it green, but it looks pretty darn good. I mean, there's just so many dojis in here. We go higher, you get a break. 2 legs down. 1, 2. You get a reversal pattern, but I mean, maybe you take it just expecting a new high. And we get that. Then you get a first entry, second entry. Here, I'm just skeptical because I didn't even see we bounce off these highs, but we broke below the EMA. We broke below the EMA here. I'm skeptical. This looks like an exhaustion, an exhaustive breakout, and I mean, soon after it sells off, and you get a first entry, second entry after this trend down. I like that. The risk reward. It's a bearish day. I like that, and you get a big move out of that one. And there's nothing after that for the rest of the day. So, big bearish day, really, is what it ended up being. But yeah, so this could look, we're oversold in what was a bull market. So let's see. I was drawing my channel like this. I saw a different one the other day that I liked. We have an overshoot, so you know, who knows what's going on right now. But yeah, some buying could be coming in because we're breaking below these lows, and some more selling could be coming in because we're breaking below those lows. We'll just have to wait and see. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.